So a little bit more business credibility here is, yes, I have so much knowledge in small business. I would label myself somewhat as an expert. I am an intuitive leader, so I'm able to pick up things that, some other people who lead in business can't, and I've been able to lead in that way. Um, I don't know if you've ever seen the show Billions, but I had a client that was very well off, and sort of like the character in Billions. And he hired me as a consultant. And I was a consultant. And the closest the way that I can explain it to people is I'm not a psychologist, but like I said, I'm very intuitive. I'm intelligent. I watched my father have a business. I watched so many people have businesses, even as a child, to when I actually learned business. That was why he hired me, because I had street smarts in business, and I also had like hands-on my own business. So, and that particular individual, hired me on, not as a psychologist, but as somebody who had insight, somebody who could build people up. So I kind of was like a coach for the whole team. That's sort of how I would explain it. And ultimately, that was a company that was trying to go public. So I gained some knowledge into the bigger business world, which I'm definitely not an expert in that, but I do have a lot of insight. I learned so much about a company getting seed money and going public, and all of the drama and all of the dysfunction that goes into all of that. So I've got all of that knowledge as well. And so I think that with that knowledge, I'll be able to really piece apart some of, OnlyFans. A lot of people are living in fear. Right now with OnlyFans, I'm seeing a lot of things go on with that. And again, I caution people not to get so deep into the fears at all. A book I would recommend for that is called Smile at Fear. That kind of helps you learn a little bit more about fear in general and about the emotions that come up with it. But I think the real thing is that we have to look at the actual facts, the things that are actually going on, instead of the emotions that we really can't rely on. So I'm going to start bringing some more information, in terms of my studies and my thoughts, and all of that, and ultimately be able to help you make whatever decision it is, whether you go with OnlyFans or Fansly, and I'm hearing some other ones too. Slushy, I think, is the other one. So that's another thing that I'm going to be able to provide along with my journey of my own adult creation, which I'm still so excited about that. That is like it's the thing I really love right now. So